First up is Tanner Nichols. You've been sworn in, and you're not a Mason County.
I'm not a Mason County resident, I've been sworn in.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, Commissioners, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for your time tonight. My name is Tanner Nichols from Prospero and Todd in Lizard, Kentucky. I'm here on behalf of my client, who's a prospective developer of data centers here in Mason County. I want to spend a few minutes talking tonight about what we're going to discuss. How did we get here? Responses that the community's raised, concerns that they've raised, and the actual text amendment language. Tonight on the way in, I heard someone speak about, I don't know exactly what the process is. Well, tonight, we're here for the text amendment. So we're trying to put the rules in place. The Planning Commission's trying to put the rules in place. If we pass the text amendment, a developer, any developer, would have to come back and also go get the plan approved and get a zoning change. So this is just the first step of that process. Probably the planning commissioners know that, but some in the audience may not know that. So for about the past year, my client, the applicant, has been working closely with Maysville, Mason County Industrial Development Authority. They've been working with East Kentucky Power Cooperative, the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development, and others on identifying the right site and community to develop a world-class technology campus. The company is a US-based Fortune 50 technology firm that develops and operates its own data centers worldwide to support its products and services. Because this is part of a global site selection process, we're unable to disclose the company's name at this stage. However, I can assure you it is a well-established organization with a strong track record responsible for community-minded development. The company supports the county and this planning commission's current effort to establish clear and consistent standards for data center development. This process that we're going through here tonight will help ensure that any future projects in Mason County adhere to the standards that you all create and align with the community's expectations. Now, we believe that this process is designed to put guardrails and to guide development, but not to stop development. We previously provided comments to the text amendment language for this deliberation tonight, and we believe that our comments more closely match the development standards currently in place across the United States. In addition, some of the language and requirements are duplicative, and review should be handled through the appropriate state and federal permitting process. If the county and this commission ultimately adopts reasonable design standards and data centers become a permitted use in Mason County, any future projects we propose would fully comply with all local zoning codes, including setbacks, noise limitations, and design standards established through this process by the JPC tonight. Finally, as I've been up here for my third time in the last month and talking with the people from the community, we know that there are concerns, and we've heard those concerns from the community. We can say that this company is not a solar or wind developer and has no plans to pursue large-scale renewable energy projects. All on-site, off-site infrastructure improvements, including roads, water, sewer, fiber, electrical, any of that infrastructure would be paid for by the company, not the local taxpayers. One of the later presentations you will hear from EKPC tonight. I want to assure you that this company is committed to helping make sure that there are no increases to electricity or water rates as a result of this project. We've heard concerns about water. This project is currently being designed to be a highly water efficient cooling system using dry cooling technology. which relies on a closed-loop system with mechanical chillers and fans and therefore requires very little water. Environmental compliance is paramount to this company. The project would have to meet or exceed all applicable federal, state, and local regulations. Finally, we understand the concern about noise. We will ensure compliance with all the standards established here tonight by the JPC and work to avoid any adverse impact on neighboring properties. The company will strictly adhere to the local noise laws that we put in place tonight and is committed to being a good neighbor, just like they are at every other community where they operate. Thank you for your time tonight and your thoughtful consideration for this proposed text amendment language.